What's up, everybody? It's Lamar coming to you from Get Sassy Beauty Supply. I am here with my sister, Sarita.
Hi.
And we're here to talk about the Braid Bar. I'm sure you guys have been seeing the ads, the promos, been getting the texts and the emails about the Braid Bar. And we've been getting a lot of questions, so we just thought we'd make a video and answer some of the most common questions that we get about the Braid Bar. So let's just get right into it. So, Sarita, I'm just going to just ask you questions and we'll talk about it and we'll just go from there. So let's talk about why the Braid Bar.
Why the Braid Bar? Well, we had a lot of customers come in asking us for suggestions on braiders. They couldn't find good braiders in the Valley, but in this industry and being here at Get Sassy, we get to meet great braiders every day. So we just want to pair the two together. We know the braiders, we have the customer base, so why not put the two together and see how it worked out? And it's been working out great for the last 5 years.
So when we have our braid bars, one of the things that I really like, I enjoy the atmosphere, because the music, we hold them on a Sunday. So sometimes we miss church.
Yes.
We can't go to church on Sunday. The customers or the clients are missing church. So, that first session, that 7 a.m. group, they get the gospel party.
They do. Our first two sessions, we pretty much keep it gospel related. We are Christians. We love God. And because we're missing that Sunday service and our braiders are missing it too, they just want to get a little bit of that spiritual enhancement on those Sundays. So we do that for the first couple of hours. After that, though, it changes to Club Sassy, but it's still PG.
Yeah, so we go from old school to up to the new stuff and everything in between, and it really is just like having a party. And I think people enjoy the vibe, the atmosphere, and they know what they're going to get when they get here. I don't know what that means, but whatever.
Yeah, it is a great vibe. It's a great atmosphere. That's one of the compliments that we get a lot when we do our braid bars is how comfortable people feel. They could bring their kids no matter how young, and they know it's going to be an atmosphere that they're comfortable in.
So in addition to the music, the vibe, what else can people expect at the Braid Bar?
Well, number one, you can always expect great customer service when it comes to Get Sassy Beauty Supply. We're there to greet you at the door, to get you checked in, verify your color and style selection that you've chosen so that you're comfortable with what you're getting. We introduce you to your braider, and from there on, your braider really does take care of you from that point on. They're going to make sure that you're getting what you asked for, what you saw in the picture, and hopefully you find a braider that you really connect with, that you can continue scheduling with even outside of the Braid Bar events.
Now, some people may feel weird about, checking out the other braiders and stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh, I'm with this braider, but I can't go see what the other braider is.
Yep.
So how do we handle that? What do you think?
If you're uncomfortable doing it, you can always approach me or anyone that's working the Braid Bar and say, hey, I got my hair done by this person. I really like them, but maybe they're out of your area. And you can ask me for another braider's information. We do encourage you to try out multiple braiders. And the beautiful thing about the Braid Bar is if you book with us consistently or more than once, you're probably going to experience a different braider every time. And maybe on the second or third time, you're like, this is the one I really want to stick with. I don't want to go with anyone else. And then you continue booking with them from there on. But yeah, we encourage you, check out all the braiders. Even if you're not getting a service, just come by, visit us, and see what our braiders have to offer, because they do a lot more than what we offer with our Braid Bar services.
Absolutely. So, some people, we get calls and they ask, they see the styles that we offer, but they want something different.
Yes.
So let's talk about that. Why do we say no? Like, it is what it is. These are the styles that we're offering. We have a whole bunch. There's a menu of options, and this is what you have to choose from. But there's a reason behind that. So let's talk about that.
We have over 100 crochet and braid styles available on our booking site. And we stick to those because we have a specific timeline that we want to stick with when we do our Braid Bar so that you can get in, get your service, and get out at the time that we have dedicated for you. We have people, we have medium knotless box braids and they want small. That's not something that we can offer offer and complete within that time frame. So we don't offer it our braid bar services, but we do recommend that you book outside of the braid bar with that particular braider, and you can get whatever style you like. But we have to be very specific with the timelines that we have so that everyone gets the service that they want. Because one thing you don't want is just to be waiting around all day like we used to back in the day. On a Saturday, you're there from dusk to dawn, dawn to dusk, waiting to get your hair done, and it's frustrating. So we want to stick with a very specific timeline, and we try our best to do that.
Yeah, I think we do a great job sticking with the timeline. You know, you got a 2-hour appointment, you're in and out in 2 hours. You know, you might be a little bit delayed, but guess what? You're going to get out in enough time during your scheduled appointment because, you know, things happen. People don't show up. Somebody has a flat tire.
Someone's
anything could happen that could cause a delay, but we definitely try to keep with that schedule and make up that time. Now, we also ask people to come wash, shampooed and blow dried. And, you know, I see on Facebook people, you know, putting that down like, oh, if you're a real stylist, then you don't need to, you know, I'm going to wash your hair and do that. But, you know, there's a reason behind that, why we do that too.
Absolutely.
And it's really kind of similar to the other thing we just spoke about. But if you want to elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yeah, because this is something that we offer periodically, we do ask for you to come shampooed, blow dried, and ready to go. And again, that helps with our timeline and getting people in and out. And we also ask you to come 15 minutes before your appointment because sometimes your stylist is running early and we can take you earlier, or we see that you come early and we're not quite prepped the way that the stylists need, and that gives us time to go ahead and prep you if we need to, because we don't want to turn anyone away that maybe they weren't able to blow dry completely or something like that, because that is a struggle. When you do book, we do send out a video that helps you to learn how to blow dry your hair properly for these styles that we do offer. But yeah, it helps with the timeline if you come prepped and ready to go. We would like to offer shampoo services, and that may be something that we can do in the future. But as of right now, that is not something that we offer with this braid bar.
And we have a couple of different, dates coming up here soon. The spring break time, really good time for kids to get in, for the parents to get their kids in for the spring break festivities, whatever they're doing. And, you know, we get a lot of kids as well. We do. Especially during the spring break time. And, you know, talk about how appropriate this is for kids, you know, how we make them feel or what they experience.
Yes. So we do get a lot of children booking, especially around spring break time. In Arizona, we have a lot of school districts that break at different times. Well, let's say your kids are going to the grandparents for holiday during spring break, or you're doing a family trip, or you just don't want to do anything over spring break because you have to go to work. The kids are at home, and we still want them to look nice. The braid bar events are a perfect opportunity for you to take advantage of those services. And when the children come in, they feel really good about themselves going out because they love those styles. They love getting the added hearts or stars or beads added to their service. It's just a good time for everyone. And I love how confident they feel going out. And I love that parents feel comfortable bringing their children to our braid bar services, because our braiders do a really good job of taking care of them and making sure they're comfortable.
And one thing, we know we have parents that just come and drop their kids off and they're gone.
Yeah,
you know, they're like, it's a time for them.
They ask permission usually, but it is an environment where they do feel safe enough to say, hey, can I leave my kid here while I go grab food or while I run errands for the day? Now, we are not a babysitting service. However, it is a safe place where you can feel like you can leave your children and feel comfortable doing that.
Right. And most of the kids have cell phones. So when they're done, most of them are texting their parents during the service and letting them know how it's going. And, and, you know, when they're done or when they're about to be finished, and so that the parent can make their way.
Just make sure they have something to keep them occupied while they're in that chair. Yes.
And sometimes it's actually better for the parent to not be around.
I would agree. If you know that your child is sensitive or they cry with you. They don't always cry with the braider, but they'll cry if you're with them. So sometimes we just ask the parents to step outside, pretend like they've disappeared,
Right.
and we have no problems finishing the style. But sometimes the parents can make it a little bit difficult if they do hang around. So if we come to those situations, we just navigate them situation by situation.
We ask y'all to leave. That's how we navigate. We tell the parent, get out.
Yeah, we do have to do that sometimes to complete the style.
So don't be offended if we ask you to leave.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just works out better with that. The braiders are trained in, how to handle the kids and make them feel special and, comfortable in getting their service.
Yeah.
So let's talk about when the next braid bars are.
So March is one of our most popular braid bar times. We have 3 in March. It's always on a Sunday. Again, that's March 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd. So there's going to be 3 options to choose from. I do encourage you to book early because those do fill up very fast. And also a note, we do have some 4-hour styles that are only available at the 7 a.m. hour and the 12 p.m. hour. So we do offer 5 different times: 7 a.m., 9:15, 12 noon, 2:15, and 4:30.
Yep.
So those are the 5 time slots that we offer, but only the 7 a.m. and 12 noon are available for 4-hour styles, and those book the fastest. So if you do want a 4-hour style,
jump
early
on it. Don't wait. Also, we have a special running right now that if you book before February 21st, we have a 30% off discount on any of the dates that you pick. So whether it be the 9th, the 16th, or the 23rd, right now you can get 30% off of your style. Kids, adults, doesn't matter, crochet, braid, anything on the website, you can get 30% off the style. That promo code when you go to the website to book is BRAID30. It's only available till February 21st. I'm cutting it off. We might run another discount after that. I don't know. I wouldn't take the chance. Save 30%. That means if it's a $250 hairstyle that you're looking at, you're only going to pay $175. The hair is included.
Yeah, it is.
You don't have to worry about going shopping for hair. You don't have to do any of that stuff. Everything is included. All you have to do, book online, pay in full, and show up, and we got the rest. That's it. And so, where's the braid bar? So where do we have these things?
So currently, we are hosting the braid bar right next door to Get Sassy Beauty Supply. So 1368 North Arizona Avenue. You come here. Our suites are right next door. We're hosting it there. So it's very convenient. Most people know where our location is. So it's right next door.
Let's tell the people how they can book. Where do they book?
Booking is easy. You go to getsassyevents.com. You go on the website. You find the style that you like. You select the style. From there, you're going to choose your time, your hair color, and we do have a selection on there for age, but it's like 12 and under or above 12 years old. So that way we know if we're dealing with a young person or if we're dealing with an adult. From there, you go ahead and you pay online once you select your style, your time slot, your hair color, and age. You go ahead and pay upfront. And some people do have qualms with that, but we do ask for that payment upfront for a couple of different reasons.
Again, it's back to the time.
Yeah.
It makes the day flow so much easier when we don't have to worry about money. All right. So, and don't forget to use code BRAID30 at checkout so you can get that 30% off by February 1st. So we're just going to wrap it up here. Any last words you want to say to the people about the braid bar?
I've enjoyed doing these braid bar services, and I think that a lot of our clients have enjoyed it as well. We get people that come back repeatedly just because they love the atmosphere, they love the quality of work that they get. They may never book outside of the braid bar. And although we only host it maybe once a month, and in March, again, we're doing 3 different dates in March, but it is a time really for our braiders to connect with each other too. That's one thing that they give us feedback on is they get to have time with their peers because some of them have suites, some of them work from home, some of them work in salon environments, and this really gives them the time to reconnect with their peers and also to get to know some new clients because Arizona is growing. We want to support the people who support us, whether it's our customers, our braiders, and we just love hosting these events.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a real good time. So I encourage you to go book. GetSassyEvents.com. select your style, your time, your hair color, all of that good stuff. It's real easy to book. Make sure you come wash, blow dried, shampooed, all that good stuff.
Arrive 15 minutes early.
Free of product. We got the product for you. Do not put anything in your hair.
No products added. I will also add on there, it only lets you select one color for your hairstyle, but let's say you want to do a mix. There is a section for notes. You could put in the notes anything that you want to put. If you want to say, hey, I want to mix these colors, or I have special needs, you can put any of that in the comments and I'll receive it and we'll try to accommodate as best we can. If I have any questions, I have your information. I'll reach out to you. And we also do confirmation emails a day or two before the service. So when you get that confirmation text message, we do the email and the text message. When you get that confirmation text message, just hit me back. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to help.
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, you can call us here at the store. That's 480-917-0014. You can reach us right here at Get Sassy, and we hope to see you book your appointment at the Braid Bar.